It was just days before BTS's highly anticipated concert in Los Angeles, and the group was in the midst of intense rehearsals. But disaster struck when Jungkook, the group's main vocalist and dancer, suffered a heel injury during a particularly grueling practice session. Welcome to BTS/Blackpink fan page. Please, if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notifications bell so you don't miss any updates about your favorite celebrities. Jungkook had been pushing himself to the limit, perfecting every detail of the choreography and vocals. But as he landed awkwardly from a jump, he felt a searing pain in his heel. He tried to shake it off, but the pain only intensified, forcing him to stop mid-rehearsal. The group's manager, worried about Jungkook's condition, immediately called for a medical examination. The diagnosis was a partial tear in Jungkook's Achilles tendon, which would require several weeks of rest and rehabilitation. The news sent shockwaves through the group. Without Jungkook, their performances would be severely impacted. The group's intricate choreography and harmonies relied heavily on Jungkook's presence, and his absence would leave a gaping hole. RM, the group's leader, called an emergency meeting to discuss their options. "We can't cancel the concert," he said, his voice laced with concern. "We have to find a way to make it work without Jungkook." The group brainstormed ideas, but every solution seemed to have its drawbacks. They could try to modify the choreography, but that would require significant changes to the overall performance. They could bring in a temporary replacement, but that would compromise the group's cohesion and chemistry. In the end, the group made the difficult decision to go ahead with the concert without Jungkook. It was a painful choice, but they felt it was necessary to honor their commitment to their fans. Jungkook, however, was devastated by the decision. He felt like he was letting his members down, and the guilt was eating away at him. He became withdrawn and isolated, unable to bear the thought of his group performing without him. But as the days passed, Jungkook's determination and resilience began to kick in. He realized that he couldn't change the situation, but he could control his response to it. He started to focus on his rehabilitation, pouring all his energy into recovering as quickly as possible. With the help of his physical therapist, Jungkook made rapid progress, and soon he was able to start practicing again. He worked tirelessly to regain his strength and mobility, determined to rejoin his group as soon as possible. Meanwhile, the rest of BTS was struggling to come to terms with performing without Jungkook. The concerts were successful, but it didn't feel the same without their brother by their side. RM, in particular, felt the weight of responsibility on his shoulders. He had to take on more of the vocal and dance responsibilities, and it was taking a toll on him. But just when it seemed like things couldn't get any tougher, Jungkook made a surprise return to the group. He had recovered faster than expected, and he was eager to rejoin his members on stage. The group was overjoyed to see Jungkook back in action, and their performances immediately improved. The energy and chemistry between the members was palpable, and the fans responded enthusiastically. As the group took their final bow after the concert, Jungkook felt a sense of pride and accomplishment. He had faced his fears and overcome his injury, and he had come out stronger on the other side. The experience had taught him a valuable lesson about perseverance and resilience, and he knew that he would carry it with him for the rest of his career. As for the rest of BTS, they were grateful to have Jungkook back by their side. They knew that they were stronger together, and they were excited to see what the future held for them. The show had indeed gone on, but it was clear that Jungkook's presence was the spark that had ignited the group's passion and energy once again.